Hello, Tim at TAH Farm. Today is Monday, June 2nd. This is my weekend to work nights, and so I'm just getting up. It's about 12:15. Long weekend. But we did get hay cut, and we're going to fix this blade here, and something else I forgot to do when I had it in here, fixing that pulley. All right, I worked briefly on that Saturday, trying to see if I can get that apart. And I'll show you that here in a second. But I forgot all about this till I went to disconnect. To use this one up here, you got to have blocks for the stand. You can't use this one because it's not round anymore. It's whopper jawed, so you can't get the jack on it. So we're going to cut that off and weld another one on there, and then we'll get to that when we're done. Well, that took the longest to do, is get that ground black flat again. Cut off pretty quick with that cutoff blade. And that's what we're going to put on there. I'm not the best welder, but there you go, that's on. Let's get cleaned up from this, and then we'll tackle that over there. All right, it's a Massey Ferguson hay bind, but all I had was International Red, so we put the finishing touches on that. We'll let that dry, and then we'll move the jack over here, and this will get parked in the barn. Let me blind you. Here's the problem I'm running into here. Let me get down here. I'm having trouble getting those bolts out of there. I think they thread in. For some reason, I'm thinking that when I put this new cutter bar in, they actually thread. So let me mess with that and I'll get back with you. Well, for whatever reason, I could not get those to drive down out of there. I don't know if it's just, I don't know. So anyway, we had to take this completely apart. So since we had to do that, I went ahead and changed that first knife too. I believe I hit a knife, or I hit a rock. But this one has some nicks in it too, so this has only got about 10 acres on it, so it's not got a lot of field time. So I'm pretty sure I hit a rock, but since I had to go this far with it, yeah, we'll get that from the other side. We changed it. Kind of wondering if I ought to have done the rest of these too, because this is a pain. Let me show you on the other side here what I had to take apart. Now let me tighten these all up first. All right, before my battery runs dead, because there's a lot of video I'm not going to show you because that took more than an hour to get that apart and back together. I got two nuts right here on this knife I got to tighten yet. Had to take this completely apart. That's this whole doodaddy thingy here. I'll have to get that all lined back up to put that on. I got this bolt lined back up into there. This has been a real pain. But anyway, we got this fixed. Just got to tighten everything up. All right, we're back in this back barn, and I always wipe these off before I put new hook grease up to them. And there's a bunch of them right here. I don't remember where they all are. But we're going to get this all greased up, ready to go, so we can bale here tomorrow. It'll be dry and ready. So yeah, we'll look around here, get all these grease zerks wiped off and then greased. We'll be back. All right, we got to do some barn tetris in here, but I won't show that. That's boring. But got the hay baler. It's just on the other side of the International there. And the hay rake out there, got it greased up. But while I'm out here, there's the old 6600. We kind of got buried back in here out of the way of things that's not having to be moved back and forth. Runs great. I had it for sale in Tractor House last year, and I got nothing but a bunch of hogwash people trying to resell it. I did get 2 people. One person was real interested in it, but I didn't have the auto height control on it that's there in the parts. But I still have this for sale. My email's in there if you want to talk about it, or we can exchange phone numbers and talk on the phone. But yeah, it's for sale. I got about $2,000 worth of parts in the barn. Here's some pictures of that stuff. But in some ways, this starts better than the newer 6620. But that's got a check valve that keeps wanting to leak. I tried fixing it, and the parts I got were the wrong parts, evidently. It won't hold the pressure up if it sets for very long. So just got to pump that pump just a little bit behind the engine, and it'll start up. But no, that 6600 is in great shape. You can go on there and look at all my videos and see how I rebuild everything. But we're done out here. We're gonna go in the other barn there and kind of clean up in there and call it a day, and we'll be back tomorrow baling hay.